Yo, what is up, guys? This is my mock draft for the 2021 draft. I'm pretty sure is what it's going to be called. I don't know. Yeah. Alright, whatever. This is my first mock draft. I'm probably going to be doing two more before the draft actually starts. And then I'll talk about the draft. But yeah. So also, don't mind the eye. I woke up and it looked like that. I'm pretty sure I might have, dreamt me fighting some ninjas. And I'm probably knowing me. I don't really know. This is what I'm going to go with. Alright. So, let's hop right into this. Number one, we have Trevor Lawrence going to the Jacksonville Jaguars. I know, big shocker. Not really. I think it's just an obvious pick right there for the Jaguars to go with Trevor Lawrence, and everybody has this going there. Next up, number two, I have the Jets going Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson is pretty obvious because the Jets just traded Sam Darnold to the Panthers. At number three, Mac Jones to the 49ers, just because, I don't know why, but the 49ers just seem to have a lot of interest in him. So yeah, that's Mac Jones to the 49ers at number three. At number four, we have Justin Fields going to the Patriots. The Patriots are going to trade up with the Falcons. That's just what I have happening. That's not actually happened. This is a mock trade there. That's what they call it. At number five, the Bengals. I have them selecting Kyle Pitts. Dominant tight end, and he can block. Just knowing the Bengals probably won't pick Sewell, so I figured it'd be Kyle Pitts and between Pitts and Chase. So I just picked Pitts. Number six, I have the Dolphins going Devonta Smith, just because they definitely need another receiver and to help out Tua. And Devonta Smith has somewhat of a connection with Tua, even though he said Mac Jones was better than Tua. But that's it. That's all. I'm going to say that. Number seven, I have the Chargers trading up with the Lions from 13 to 7. I have them picking Sewell. Herbert and Sewell were teammates in Oregon, and now they're going to be teammates in the NFL with the Chargers on this draft. So it's not actually happened. I don't know when you're watching this. But on number 8, I have the Panthers picking Trey Lance. This is a very dumb pick. That's why I'm gonna make multiple drafts and definitely upgrade from this. They drafted Sam Darnold. They obviously see something in him. I don't think Trey Lance is the most smart pick here. At number 9, I have the Broncos picking Caleb Farley. Caleb Farley is definitely a top 2 cornerback in the draft. I feel like the Broncos are definitely have a little more interest in Caleb Farley than they do Patrick Surtain. That's why I have them taking Farley over Surtain. I'm not saying one's better than the other. That's just how I think it's going to happen. At number 10, I have the Cowboys picking Patrick Surtain. They need cornerback help because they lost Byron Jones last season, offseason, and this offseason they lost Jacoby Owose to the Bengals and the Byron Jones to the Dolphins. So they're going Patrick Surtain in my mock draft. And then number 11, I have Jaylen Waddle going to the Giants. He's definitely the speedster that the Giants need, and they need more weapons around Daniel Jones to see if he's that guy. And at number 12, I have the Philadelphia Eagles going Jamar Chase. I just realized it goes the whole NFC East for three of the. Okay, sorry. I don't know why it just hit me. But Jamar Chase to the Eagles, I feel like they're idiots if they don't take him here, just because they have no great receiver on that roster. I feel like Jamar Chase could be a great guy in the league. Number 13, I have the Detroit Lions, who got this pick from the trade with the Chargers. I'm picking Micah Parsons, great linebacker, and I feel like he'd be a stud in the NFL. I'm not going too in depth with these picks. I'm just going right through it. Number 14, I have the Minnesota Vikings going J.C. Horn. I definitely think they would go. Now that I think about it more, I definitely think they would go offensive line over a cornerback, but on this one, I have them going J.C. Horn, a top cornerback, top 5 for sure cornerback in the draft, and I don't know. I feel like they need some defensive back help after losing Anthony Harris also, and they have some young guys already on that cornerback position. At number 15, I have the Atlanta Falcons picking Christian Barmore, who they got this pick from the Patriots in my mock trade. So yeah. Barmore is just there because they have basically no pass rush on that team. They weren't getting too much sacks this season, and they definitely need Christian to help them up. And I feel like him and Grady Jarrett can definitely rack up some sacks and help that defense kind of try to change it or turn it around. At number 16, I have Rashawn Slater going to the Arizona Cardinals. You need a great offensive line if you're going to be in the NFC West because you're playing either J.J. Watt and Chandler Jones 2 games this season. You're playing Aaron Donald 2 games this season. You're playing Nick Bosa 2 games this season. And the rest of the 49ers team. Or you're playing Jamal Adams for the Seahawks. The Seahawks really don't. I don't pass much other than Jamal Adams. But yeah. So I feel like they go Rashawn Slater if he's there. Definitely don't think he was now when I think about it. But if Rashawn Slater is there, I feel like Arizona goes with Rashawn Slater. At number 17, I got the Raiders going Rashad Bateman. I definitely don't think that's actually going to happen. But I feel like they need some receiver help also. And Rashad Bateman looks like he's going to be a stud in the NFL at his size and speed. At number 18, I have Christian Darius going to the Miami Dolphins. Just a great tackle who they can move around to help that offensive line become more youthful and help two out a lot. Number 19, I have the Washington football team going Jeremiah Owusu Karamoa, a linebacker at Notre Dame, because I just butchered the name really badly. But yeah, Jeremiah is a very versatile linebacker. I know a lot about. I've watched the game. I watched the games. I just don't know how to pronounce the name. Sorry. And then at number 20, I have Greg Newsome going to the Chicago Bears. After they cut Kyle Fuller, that cornerback position got really weak on that team. So I feel like it just makes sense to them going Greg Newsome. At number 21, I have the Indianapolis Colts going Gregory Rousseau. They lost Nico Autry and possibly Houston in free agency. Houston is still a free agent. They might bring him back to a family-friendly deal or a team-friendly deal. So I don't know if it's family-friendly. But I feel with the past history of the Colts just progressing young talent and do great talent, I feel like Gregory Rousseau could definitely be a great edge rusher in this league with that development in Indianapolis. Sorry. At number 22, I had the Titans going Asante Samuel Jr. just because they have no cornerbacks on that roster, and they definitely need a cornerback. And they're probably hoping this is nowhere close to what Isaiah Wilson was for them last year. At number 23, I have the Jets going Kwity Paye. He's just a great edge rusher. And I feel like him, Carl Lawson, and Quentin Williams can do some serious damage to opposing offensive lines. And at number 24, I have Jalen Phillips going to the Pittsburgh Steelers. I feel like he can play like what Bud Dupree was playing last year, a great linebacker, edge rusher guy. I definitely see him more of just pass rush. Don't think he's going to be a pass coverage guy, but I feel like they need another guy to help T.J. Watt get a little bit more free because I don't think T.J. Watt's going to do what he did last year if he's getting double teamed most of the time. And that defensive line for the Steelers is getting up in age, and I feel like they need some youth to bring in there to continue the Steelers' great defensive history. At number 25, I have Trayvon Morig going to Jacksonville, just because they obviously need a safety, and he is the best safety in the draft class. It's just simple as that. And at number 26, I have the Cleveland Browns selecting Jason Owe. I believe it is edge rusher. I feel like him and Myles Garrett could definitely be a great, probably even that elite edge rushing duo in many years to come. And at number 27, I have the Baltimore Ravens going Terrace Marshall. I feel like they're idiots if Marshall is there and they don't pick him because Lamar Jackson obviously needs some help on the receiving core because they lost Willie Snead, and Marquise Brown is obviously not the number one receiver, and not a great number one receiver for the team. Number 28, I have the New Orleans Saints taking Nick Bolton. He's a linebacker. That linebacking core for the Saints definitely took a huge hit. They basically had Demario Davis now. It's like almost it. And I feel like with Nick Bolton, definitely helps him out a little bit. It's not like the best pick, but it definitely helps him out a lot on the defensive side of the ball. Number 29, I have the Packers going Kadarius Toney. They need another receiver to pair with Devontae Adams. Scantling and Aaron Lazard are good guys, but I feel like Toney is a step up from those guys, especially under Aaron Rodgers, and Aaron Rodgers makes everybody great. And especially Toney going to be able to learn from Devontae Adams. At 30, I have Azeez Ojulari. He's their edge rusher, and the Buffalo Bills definitely need an edge rusher, as you saw in the playoffs. They struggled getting pass rush against Patrick Mahomes, and you need to have some edge rush if you're going to try to do anything in the league, because you got to force the quarterback to make some bad decisions. And at number 31, I have Chiefs going Elijah Vera Tucker. Great tackle in the draft. I don't know if he'll actually fall in real life, but just the way I did this draft, he fell. And the Chiefs obviously need some offensive line help after cutting their starting left tackles, and not left tackles, tackles in general, and signing a left guard and Joe Tooney. But Tooney also has shown he can play every position in the offensive line last year. And at number 32, the Buccaneers, I have them picking Little. Sorry. Didn't mean to butcher the name. But it was kind of hard to pick the Buccaneers. They have a pretty complete roster, but Walker Little. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Walker Little definitely seemed like they could put him on the other side of Tristan Wirfs and just have a great offensive tackle duo for many years to come. Sorry, you guys. If you guys watch this all, I'm sorry. I just butchered all those names. It's late, but I have to make a video, and I'm probably gonna freak tomorrow, so I have to do it now. But don't worry, I'm gonna hopefully have a way better draft next time. I do it next week. So yeah, I know this is really bad, but I kind of made it. I was very confident at first, but now I look back at it, it's a really bad mock draft. But it'll be better next time, hopefully, and more stuff will come out because it'll be like 2 weeks before the draft. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Whenever you see this next week too, and I'll see you guys next time with the next mock draft.